So reading has been an absolute game changer in our business. And one of the things I realized really, really quickly about business is one of the best ways you can invest in your business is to invest in yourself. And books are so cheap, which is the crazy thing, but so many people just don't take the time to read them. And I have, let's see, I think it's 5 or 6 of my favorite business books. And I can tell you more than any piece of gear or, preset thing or whatever, anything you could spend money on, these are probably going to give you the biggest biggest return on your investment. And so here are my 5 or 6 favorite business books that have absolutely changed our business and allowed us to actually make more money and serve more people. It's really crazy what a good book can do. And really just quick tip on reading books. I heard from a really successful entrepreneur that, sometimes you're kind of tight on cash and say someone's told you about a business book and you're like, should I read it? Should I not read it? It's like $10 or $13 and you're kind of like stuck. It's $13. Like that's going out to dinner. That's going to lunch. If you can just get one idea out of that $13 book that makes you $100, that makes you an extra $1,000, that makes you an extra $30,000 a year, yeah, that is worth $13. I can tell you that each one of these books that I've read has helped me make thousands and thousands of more dollars in my business, in my other businesses, and they were like $10 books. It's just mind-blowing to me. So read these books. They're a great place to start. I'll put links for them below so that you can just go directly to them. Okay, so the first book is EntreLeadership. It's by Dave Ramsey. I love everything Dave puts out. He's just a business person that gets it. And what's awesome about this book is, I know if you're a business owner, don't you just wish you could sit down with somebody who's done everything in business and they can literally just lay out for you every single aspect of running a successful business and help you avoid all the pitfalls, all the traps. They could talk about hiring, they could talk about sales, they could talk about marketing, they could talk about how you treat your employees and all these things. And that is what Dave has done in this EntreLeadership book. It's such a quick read. I think it took me like a day or two to get through. And every chapter was like, oh my gosh, duh, like that makes so much sense. And it just transformed how I thought about business. And it's just so down to earth, so easy to read. It's one of my top picks. Definitely read that one. Okay, so the next one on the list is called The Lean Startup. Now this book was kind of game changing in how I thought about kind of releasing products and getting films done and just being productive during a workday. And the reason why this book is so amazing is there is actually there is becoming a big revolution in how companies test out products and how they release products, and it's called minimal viable product. And what that is it's this whole idea of not trying to release a product in its best version without properly testing if it's going to be a good product or not. And this whole book talks about really how to streamline releasing products and how to make yourself more productive on a workday and just really revolutionize how you run your business. So I would definitely check out this book. It's a little more of a meaty book, but it has been game changing in helping me come out with courses or even wedding films, making those more productive in terms of how much time I spend on them. You should definitely check out this book. Okay, so the next book on the list is called Ask Gary Vee. Now, I'm sure all of you guys have heard of Gary Vee. He's an awesome entrepreneur, and he just kind of like grabs you by the collar and slaps you in the face and says, why aren't you doing this thing that's so obvious that you need to be doing in your business? And what's so awesome about this book is it's just a series of question and answers. So basically it's all these people who have called into his show and just asked him business questions. And he's compiled all the best questions that people have answered him or asked him and put them in a book form. And it's such an easy read. It's a very entertaining read. And he talks about everything you could possibly think of in business. And it was another game changer for me. It will really, if you read it, it'll really put a fire in you to actually, get out there and start doing things, and it'll give you big aha moments for sure. Okay, so the next book I have, now this one has been another, all these are game changers. I mean, these have all transformed our business, but the next one is called Financial Peace by Dave Ramsey. So here's another Dave Ramsey plug. I can't talk highly enough about him. He's changed our business and our lives and everything in between. But this book is huge. So one of the things I always tell people is that you can't run a business properly unless your finances are in check. It's kind of like the foundation of the house. It's if you've built anything, you know that the foundation is the most important thing. If you don't have the foundation correct, you could spend millions and millions of dollars on this insane house, but all these, an earthquake will happen and the house is all kaput because the foundation wasn't set correctly. And for me, finances are that foundation. There's no greater thing that you can invest in your business than getting your finances correct and straight. And this Financial Peace University changed the game for us. It allowed us to get completely out of debt. It allowed us to figure out what investing was. I didn't even know. It scared me, like, oh, investing is for stock people and smart people. No, he breaks it down, how to invest, how to save. It has changed our business and has allowed us to be successful from the very start. It's the first book we read in our business, and I recommend it to, if you read none of these books but that one, and another one I'm about to say, but get that Financial Peace book. It'll change your life. It's super easy read, and I full-heartedly recommend it. And so the other book, and this one you won't think necessarily as a business book, but the other book that is changed our lives is the Bible. And I know you may have a lot of stigmas about the Bible and about God and things like that, but there's me as a Christian, I firmly believe that God created this whole universe, and the Bible is His word 100%. It's the word He has given to us. When you read the Bible, a lot of people are like, oh, I just wish God would speak to me. Well, that's what the Bible is. It's His exact words to humanity. And since He created us, since He created business, since He created everything else that we enjoy, the Bible is one of the best books on how to run your life, how to run your business. Of course, the most important thing about the Bible is learning about who you are, what God created, and the story that He's unfolding. And I really encourage you just to read it to find out about those things. Even if you're kind of like, I don't know, like Christianity is not really for me. I think it's just a hoax and a myth. It's a really good book to read. It's really fascinating, and I would encourage you guys just to pick it up. A good place to start is John. It's a really easy read, or Luke, and just it's a piece of history. It'd be great to read. But if you're a Christian and I really encourage you guys to read this as truth. It'll transform your life as you read it every day, as you go through Proverbs. Proverbs is just an amazing book of wisdom on how to run your life, how to run business. And I try to always constantly be going through the Proverbs, and it's helped me so much in my business be a more successful business owner. So there's the Bible. I'll put a link to some of my favorite formats of Bibles in the description below in case you want to check that out. And then the last book that has been another game changer for us is called, I want to make sure I get this right, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, I was, and still am a little bit, but this book has helped a lot. Very, very socially awkward person. It was really hard for me to go up and talk to people, and is just, is something I always struggled with in my life. One thing that did really help besides this book is this is total tangent, but I think you'll find it funny, is I used to do street magic, and I would go up to people and perform magic tricks, like card tricks, and that really helped my social anxiety because I did that every weekend for probably a year or two, and that helped a ton. So total tangent to this video, but if you're struggling with social anxiety, just getting out there and doing stuff that scares you in the social anxiety realm will make you better at dealing with social situations. Like just me doing these YouTube videos has helped me a ton formulate my ideas and talk publicly. I know it's kind of backwards, do the thing that scares you, but do the thing that scares you and it'll help you have less fear in that area. Anyways, tangent, but I hope that's helpful. But what's amazing with this book is it's a really old book. It was written a long time ago, but it's an insane book on literally how to win friends and influence people. It tells you how to make people fall in love with you, how to serve people, how to get people to listen to you when you talk, and how to persuade people in a very encouraging way where they feel heard, where your side feels heard, and you come to a solution that's just good for everyone. Amazing foundational book for business. It'll help you with emails. It'll help you with client relations, which are included in emails. It'll help you get more jobs. It'll help you with sales, with marketing. It'll just help you in your everyday life. life. Like, I feel like this book should just be like, in order for people to talk to other people, they need to read this book. It's insane because there's so many people that don't know how to talk to people, and it would just be changed if they read this book. So those are my, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my game-changing book recommendations. Read these, it'll change your life. I'll put the descriptions below. And like always, subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna be coming out with a ton more videos like this. Click the link or the little subscribe thing. Yeah, ton more awesome videos coming out. And let me know in the descriptions or in the comments below what other kind of videos you want to see. Also, I'm a book nerd. Let me know in the comments below what are your favorite books, business-wise, personal-wise, fiction-wise. I just love reading. So any books that you think are awesome, let me know below, and I'll be reading all those comments. And then also, real quick before I go on this video, we have our presets coming out. So if you haven't signed up to get notified of when those are coming out, click the link right here or in the description below. Put in your email and you'll be the first to hear when these presets come out. They're gonna be brand new, cannot wait. Be sure to sign up to get notified when they come out. All right, guys, well, those are my favorite books. Hope that's really helpful for you guys, and I will talk to you guys super soon.